Hello there, welcome to Studio 122. I'm Kelly Fulton. Today we have a special guest with us from Career Development, the Assistant Director, Ashley Ortiz. How are you doing today?
I'm doing well, thank you.
All right, well first I just want to know, how are you, of course?
Well, I'm doing good. We just have had a busy week this week. We're doing senior week, and so we've been doing informal meetups every day. And we're also preparing for our Global Business Etiquette dinner tomorrow. It's just been a busy week. How about you? How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. Thank you for asking. It's not often I get asked back how I'm doing, so I appreciate that. Okay, so in a nutshell, what is your role with Career Development?
Okay, so my role, I'm the assistant director, and so what I do is supervise our student employees. So we have about 7 right now. I also supervise our GA, our graduate assistant, and our secretary. Currently we don't have a secretary, we're hiring for someone. And also I oversee our marketing and our assessment. And I also have, I see students for career counseling, for resume reviews, cover letters, mock interviewing. So I help a lot with more of the student focus in our office.
Okay, what is the mission of Career Development?
So our mission in Career Development, we're a little bit different than some of the other programming that goes on at our university. We're focused on educating and assisting students with opportunities for employment. So that's connecting students with employers, people who have jobs, have internships to prepare them for the real world.
Okay. Now, how does having a Career Development Center here at A&M Commerce benefit the students? That seems like an obvious question, but I'm sure that we're one of the, I'm sure not the only universities, but one of the few universities that has such an extensive plan for career development for the students.
Yeah, so one really big thing about career development is that we want to bridge students' education with their future. And I think a lot of times for students, you come to school and you're thinking of all these classes, you have tests, and there's so much on your mind, you're not thinking of the future and what you need to be preparing for. And so in a nutshell, and the importance of us here at our institution is that we want you to graduate and find a career, find something that you're passionate about. And for us, we feel like if we really are doing our job, we're helping you bridge your education to your future. And so for us, I think it's vital for every student to come to our office. Last year, compared to this year, we've seen a 150% increase in how many students use our services and programs and come to our events. We've also seen about 220% since 2 years ago in the utilization of our programming in events. And so for us, we really want to keep seeing that. We want to see that growth as we progress. And something else that we see is that in comparison to other career development centers, the ratio of student to career development professional, we really don't have as many professionals compared to many other universities. But we just increased, we have another career development specialist who just started, so we've increased our size. We're now up to 4 full-time professionals in our center.
All right. Now, you already mentioned a couple of these with the cover letters and resumes and stuff, but what are some of the services offered through Career Development that students should definitely utilize?
Well, I'd like to add in there programs and services, but I say definitely career counseling. So Tina Britna, our director, she's a licensed professional counselor, and then there's me, and there's also our graduate assistant, and so we can help any student to find their major, what they want to do with their life. Then also, one of our biggest uses of our center is for resume reviews and cover letter reviews. So I say those are the main ones. And then also we have our career and internship fairs. This last career internship fair, we had an increase of 62 employers compared to the past. And so that's our biggest career fair in the fall. Since from history, so I think it's really a big deal to come to all of those things.
So now, you mentioned the business etiquette dinner at the beginning. Now, what exactly is that, and how does it help students?
Okay, so the business etiquette dinner is a way for students to find out how to, if they're in an interview, what is okay to do. Like, should you use the spoon, or should you use a fork, or which spoon, which fork. So you're trying to make sure that you're doing what's professional. And so we have a global business etiquette dinner every fall. We have different countries. And so this year it's Germany, based off German customs. And then in the spring it's just an American basic business etiquette dinner. And so this dinner will help students be able to know what to say, maybe think about how they're eating, what they look like when they're eating. And so this is the only event that actually costs money. It's $25 to go, and it just covers your 4-course meal. And so this would really help students just be able to know, what's proper etiquette, what should I do, what should I not do, those types of things.
All right. Okay, so we're here with Ashley Ortiz from Career Development, and we're going to take a short look at a Man on the Street segment of what the students here at A&M Commerce think of career development.
Actually, I haven't been to any of the events, just because I didn't really know about them, I guess. And I feel like I'm just kind of on the right track with school and grades and everything right now, so just trying to get a feel for college life, just because, it has been a month and a half. It just feels like it's been shorter than that, so trying to get myself in a groove, and I feel like I'm in a good spot, so I really haven't thought about that yet.
Well, career development is really good because they offer all sorts of things.
Is this a good thing?
They practice interviews. They offer an etiquette dinner that you can learn your manners that your parents should have taught you, and so that way you don't look like a fool at a business dinner, everything like that. It's really helpful.
Services. All right, we're here with Ashley Ortiz from Career Development here on Studio 122. So, Ashley, you were telling us just about the business etiquette dinner and the importance of that and learning how to, go to a business dinner and act appropriately, which is probably something I should sign up for, but I like to think
Definitely.
Okay. Now, you also mentioned the career fair. Now, you've done one this semester already?
Yes, we do one every semester. This one was on October 1st, and so we had a record number of students. We had 292, which compared to last year we had around 200, so it's a big deal. We always want to increase every year. And then in the spring we have another career and internship fair, and we also have our teacher career fair. And so we have off-campus career fairs going on in Dallas. You can go to our website and check those out as well.
Okay, and what's the name of the website?
You can just go to hirealion.com, and then you can go and see our programs and services, and then it'll bring you to off-campus career fairs. You can see our handbook that we put out annually too.
Okay, awesome. Thank you so much for joining us. Ashley Ortiz here from Career Development. When we come back with Studio 122, we'll be interviewing someone on the Chennault Memorial that just happened earlier today. This is Studio 122. I'm Kelly Fulton.